Imagine a private museum where every exhibit moves. This is Jay Leno's colossal automotive empire, the most famous car collection in the world. Over 180 cars, 160 motorcycles, $100 million plus worth of machines spanning automotive history. And today, we're going inside this legendary collection, revealing the secrets, stories, and rare cars that make it priceless, the man behind the machines. Jay Leno, the legendary comedian and former host of The Tonight Show, is known globally for his charm, wit, and love of cars. But his true passion? Automobiles. Unlike many celebrity collectors who buy cars for status alone, Leno is a car historian, engineer, and mechanic at heart. He doesn't just own cars, he understands them, drives them, restores them, and tells their stories to millions through his YouTube series, Jay Leno's Garage. Leno's collection isn't static glass displays. These vehicles are living, breathing machines, maintained by a full crew of mechanics in a 140,000 square foot facility near Burbank Airport, California. This is a rare glimpse into a world where automotive art, engineering, and obsession collide. The Big Dog Garage, a private automotive museum. Jay Leno's car empire is housed in what he calls the Big Dog Garage. It's not a fancy showroom. It's a working space, restoration shop, and display gallery all in one. Spread over 140,000 square feet, and it looks like a private automotive museum, except every exhibit is drivable and regularly driven. Here, cars are arranged not by price tag, but by story arc. Early steam pioneers sit beside post-war icons, vintage racers are housed near modern hypercars, and oddball machines rest beside automotive royalty. It's a place where history lives and breathes, maintained with the same passion as any art gallery, but with engines instead of paint. By the numbers. What the scale of the empire? Let's put this empire into perspective. 181 plus cars in the main collection, and it's still growing. 160 motorcycles, nearly as impressive and equally diverse. A valuation estimated between $52 million and $100 million, depending on market rarity and recent sales. Owned and curated by a man with an estimated net worth of $450 million. But here's the most astonishing part. Jay drives each car. He doesn't just behold them, he puts them to road use, cafe rides, restoration tests, and deep mechanical exploration, showing viewers how they perform. In Leno's world, a car is not a trophy, it's a tool of experience. The Crown Jewel, 1934. Duesenberg Walker Coupe. At the pinnacle of Leno's empire is perhaps the rarest and most valuable car he owns, the 1934 Duesenberg Walker Coupe. This car is not just rare, it is one of a kind. Designed as an aerodynamic masterpiece for Josiah Lilly, the president of Eli Lilly Pharmaceuticals, this Duesenberg has a proven value of around $20 million, making it arguably the most expensive car in the collection. What makes this car truly astonishing is not just its value, but its story. A unique bespoke coach-built body on a pre-war Duesenberg chassis, representing the pinnacle of American luxury engineering from the 1930s. It's the type of car that historians call a rolling legend, a benchmark of luxury, performance, and rarity. Supercar legend. A 1984 McLaren F1, not far behind the Duesenberg, is an equally legendary automobile. The 1994 McLaren F1, valued between $17 million and $20 million today. This car isn't just rare, it defined an era. The McLaren F1 held the title of world's fastest production car for nearly a decade, with a top speed exceeding 240 miles per hour, an astonishing feat for its time. What makes Leno's F1 extra special is its backstory. It was the first McLaren F1 imported to the United States, and Leno famously turned down offers of up to $17 million to sell it. This car is more than steel and carbon fiber, it's a piece of performance history. 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gullwing, automotive. Elegance perfected. One of the most photographed cars in the garage is the 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gullwing, a car that redefined automotive design forever. With its iconic upward opening doors, advanced fuel injection system, and stunning alloy body, The 300 SL is one of the most valuable classic cars ever produced, regularly fetching millions at auctions. Leno's example has been restored with meticulous care, preserving its authenticity while honoring original engineering. It embodies mid-century refinement and performance, a true jewel of automotive artistry. 1963 Chrysler turbine car, engineering beyond its time. Another piece that sets Leno's collection apart is the 1963 Chrysler turbine car, one of only a handful of turbine-powered production vehicles ever made, and one of only 9 known survivors. This car wasn't built to dominate races. It was Chrysler's bold experiment in turbine propulsion, capable of running on a wide range of fuels, from peanut oil to perfume. Today it's considered nearly priceless due to its rarity and technological significance, one of the true unicorns of automotive history. 1967. Lamborghini Miura P400, a supercar. Revolution. No legendary collection is complete without a milestone from Italy, and Leno's garage houses a stunning 1967 Lamborghini Miura P400, one of the earliest mid-engine supercars. Often considered the first true supercar, the Miura's V12 engine and breathtaking design made it a trailblazer in automotive performance. In Leno's collection, the Miura sits as both an aesthetic marvel and historical touchstone, and steam legends and early automotive wonders. Leno's fascination doesn't stop at performance cars. His collection also includes steam-powered vehicles and pre-gasoline marvels that remind us where motor transport began. Among them, 1906 Stanley Steamer, one of the oldest cars in his collection, a steam-powered machine from the dawn of motoring. 1909 Stanley Steamer, a similarly rare vehicle that requires careful startup and operation. 1916 Owen Magnetic. It's an early hybrid concept combining electric and gas technology. These cars aren't just antiques, they are historical engineering experiments that shaped the future of mobility. Modern marvels. From hybrid icons to hypercars. Jay Leno's collection isn't just a window into the past, it bridges to the present and future with modern marvels. 2014 McLaren P1, a limited hybrid supercar that blends cutting-edge propulsion with Ferrari-challenging performance. Koenigsegg Regera, a rare Swedish hypercar that marries luxury with astonishing speed. Tesla Cybertruck. Leno even snapped up one of the futuristic electric pickups, showing his appreciation for bold design. In every era, Leno's eye for historically pivotal vehicles has made his garage more than a collection. It's a timeline of automotive innovation. Hidden Tales. Forgotten Barn. Finds and rare restorations. Not all cars in Leno's empire started pristine or famous. Some were forgotten relics discovered in barns or abandoned for decades, until he found them and brought them back to life. One standout story featured a rare 1956 Mercedes-Benz alloy gullwing, uncovered after decades in a Los Angeles barn, untouched and unrestored, now valued at nearly $10 million, after Leno highlighted its significance. These discoveries aren't just acquisitions, they're archaeological treasures in automotive history, uncovered and celebrated by a collector who truly understands their worth. Driving history, why it matters. For Jay Leno, these cars are not static trophies in a crystal case. They are mechanical history you can drive. Leno famously says that cars are meant to be driven, not merely displayed, and in his garage, he practices what he preaches. Each vehicle is maintained in running condition, tested, driven, and shared with fans around the world. His philosophy turns this static collection into a living history museum, a space where past, present, and future of automotive culture live in harmony. If Jay Leno's car empire blew your mind, smash that like button. Subscribe to our channel for more breathtaking journeys into the world's most elite collections. And while you're here, watch our other videos to explore more stories of luxury, obsession, and treasures only a few can possess. Because in our channel, we don't just look at wealth, we explore what it means.